Today, we're setting our sights on Switzerland, the land of chocolate, cheese, and of course, those precise Swiss watches. We're going to talk about what it's really like living there, covering the pros, cons, and some surprising truths you won't find in the travel brochures. Housing and living arrangements. Let's start with housing. Switzerland's housing market can be as complex as assembling one of their famous watches. Many Swiss apartments don't come with built-in closets. Yep, you'll need to buy your own wardrobes. Think of it as Swiss flat pack furniture Olympics. May the odds be ever in your favor. Finding an apartment in cities like Zurich or Geneva is a bit like competing in the Tour de France. Intense, competitive, and you might need to jump through a few hoops. Ever heard of a rental application package? It's like submitting a college application, but for a place to live. Prepare to impress your future landlord with proof of income, a credit report, and a heartfelt letter about why you'd be the ideal tenant. Speaking of housing, did you know the Swiss take their quiet hours seriously? Like really seriously. No vacuuming, no loud music, and definitely no flushing the toilet after 10 p.m. in some buildings. Yes, you heard that right. If you move into an apartment building, get ready to meet your neighbors. Most buildings have a cleaning rota where everyone takes turns cleaning communal areas. Miss your turn and you might get a polite but stern note. Swiss efficiency at its best. Taxes. Now let's talk taxes. Switzerland's tax system can feel like navigating a Swiss mountain trail. Beautiful, but with a few twists and turns. Low-income earners. Earning around 40,000 Swiss franc, 44,000 USD in Zurich, you might pay about 6% in income tax. Mid-income earners. Making 80,000 Swiss franc, 88,000 USD in Geneva, expect to shell out around 12% to 15% in taxes. High-income earners. Bringing in 200,000 Swiss franc, 220,000 USD in Zug, you could enjoy one of the lowest rates, roughly 22%. Unlike many countries, Swiss tax returns are often a family affair. Married couples file jointly, which can sometimes lead to the marriage penalty. Higher taxes than if you were single. Love costs, folks. The Swiss tax system offers some quirky deductions. You can write off transportation costs, meals, and even your dog, if it's for business purposes. Parents also get generous deductions for childcare expenses, significantly reducing the overall tax burden. The perks of public services. Switzerland's high taxes go towards some impressive public services. Let's start with transportation. The Swiss public transport system is like a Swiss watch. Punctual, reliable, and intricately designed. Trains, trams, and buses are always on time. Making commuting a dream, you can practically set your watch by the trains. If you're planning to stay a while, get a half-fare card. It'll save you 50% on most public transport and even some mountain railways. Think of all the chocolate you can buy with those savings. The healthcare system here is top-notch. It's like having a personal Swiss Army knife. Versatile and reliable. You get to choose your deductible, balancing monthly premiums with out-of-pocket costs. It's a choose-your-own-adventure game with medical bills. Switzerland boasts one of the lowest infant mortality rates in the world, thanks to its excellent healthcare services. The Swiss education system is renowned for its quality. Public schools are fantastic, and there are plenty of international schools for expats. The Swiss apprenticeship system is especially noteworthy, offering practical training and education for various professions. And yes, students do start their school day as early as 7:30 a.m. Early bird gets the worm. Let's talk about quality of life. Switzerland often ranks high in global quality of life indexes, and for good reason. Switzerland is one of the safest countries in the world. You can walk around at any hour and feel secure, even in the biggest cities. The scenery is breathtaking. With the Alps covering a significant part of the country, outdoor enthusiasts will never be bored. Hiking, skiing, and mountain biking are just a few activities you can enjoy. Interesting tidbit, Swiss cows wear bells not just for tradition. They're genuinely useful for farmers to locate them in the mountainous terrain. And those bells can be quite heavy, sometimes weighing up to 12 kilograms or 26 pounds. The Swiss value work-life balance. With generous vacation time and a strong emphasis on personal well-being, it's no wonder that Switzerland often ranks highly in happiness surveys. Most employees enjoy at least 4 weeks of vacation per year, and there are numerous public holidays to boot. The Multilingual Society. One of the most unique aspects of living in Switzerland is its multilingual culture. Switzerland has 4 official languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. Depending on where you live, you might need to know more than one. German is the most widely spoken language, but don't be surprised if you hear French, Italian, or even Romansh in your daily life. Each region has its own customs, traditions, and cuisine. For instance, in the German-speaking part, you'll find Rösti, a delicious potato dish. In the Italian-speaking part, polenta is a staple. This cultural diversity makes Switzerland a rich and vibrant place to live. Swiss German is quite different from High German. At times, even the native German speakers often find it hard to understand. And if you're in the French-speaking part, don't be shocked if someone greets you with a friendly salut instead of bonjour. The cons. No place is perfect, and Switzerland has its drawbacks. The Swiss love their rules and regulations. From recycling to housing, expect a lot of paperwork and strict guidelines. The Swiss can be quite reserved, making it challenging to form friendships quickly. But once you do, you'll find them to be loyal and warm. Humorous insight. Swiss punctuality can be intimidating. Being late, even by a few minutes, is considered quite rude. If you're invited to a Swiss home for dinner at 7 p.m., arrive at 6:59. Now, let's talk about some unexpected truths living in Switzerland. Despite being a financial hub, Switzerland is still very much a cash-based society. Many small businesses prefer cash over cards, so always keep some Swiss francs on you. Sundays in Switzerland are a day of rest. Most shops and businesses are closed, and noisy activities like mowing the lawn are frowned upon. It's a perfect day for a peaceful walk in the mountains or a quiet family gathering. Switzerland produces some of the world's best cheese and chocolate. But did you know there are over 450 varieties of Swiss cheese? And the Swiss consume more chocolate per capita than any other nation. If you drop your bread in the fondue pot, prepare to face the consequences. Traditionally, you might be asked to sing a song or buy a round of drinks for everyone at the table. It's all in good fun, of course. Living in Switzerland is an experience like no other. From the stunning landscapes and high-quality public services to the unique multilingual culture, there's so much to love. The rich traditions, the focus on quality of life, and the quirky local customs make it a truly unique place to call home. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into living in different countries. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.